live, my YouTube, my Bigo, my Live Me stream. It's your boy Gamer. If you like last content, future content, and previous content, make sure to share, like, follow, subscribe, and tell your friends. And what's good? And everyone joining on my fans or my wrestling promotion league is for free, and my Madden franchise and my college football dynasty leagues, you could join just write a comment on below, or write me in DMs, or write me in on my listing on social media. So let's get into it. We are on week 4. First, Cleveland Browns is 0-3 take on Detroit Lions at 2-1. Sunday 1 p.m. game at Ford Field. So let's get to the matchup details. Detroit Lions have offense points per game. Offense won the passing yards. Lions won the rushing yards. Lions lost their playing points for such game. Lions won the playing passing yards. The Lions won the playing rushing yards. So let's get to top 3 players of Cleveland Browns. Right edge, Myles Garrett. Cornerback, Dazon Ward. And tight end, Dina Juga. And then Detroit's top 3 player, wide receiver Ace St. Brown, who's 7 overall, 20 receptions, 413 receiving yards. Halfback Jay Gibbs, who's 95 overall rating, 4 yards per carry, 197 yards. And left edge, he shoots in 93 over rating, 13 tackles, 2 tackles were lost. Let's get to injuries. For the injuries for Cleveland Browns, left tackle C. Lucas Durd, he's out. Wide receiver Jay Thrash, he's out. Strong safety G. Dale Pitt, he's out. And Will J. Alcamana, he's out. For Detroit Lions, right edge, I'm Devin Park. Center, T. Relish. Center, T. Collins. Defense tackle, A. McNeil. And left edge, Jay Processional. So let's get to our game. And we'll be back in a second.
hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Detroit Lions. On the Browns sideline, there you see head coach Kevin Stefanski. These guys already finding themselves in a pretty massive hole, 0-3 to start the new year. Across the field on the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell. These guys came up short on the road. Last week, now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Ford Field. But a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
I loved our discussion this week. You know, we had our weekly phone call to talk about our game coming up, and we had to reflect on the fact that he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award last week, yet his team lost. You don't see that very often.
No, I know a lot of people dislike that, but when you look at the numbers across the conference from last week, he was clearly the best. So I say the award goes to him, and it did.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. He was so good, they just couldn't ignore him.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Here's Goff. And this one's incomplete. Look at this Browns defense. They've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now Goff. That is caught. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
Goff. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Third down and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, here's Gibbs. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. Leading the charge will be their quarterback, always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today is determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Watson now to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. That was a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Browns.
Now it's Watson. A bootleg. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Back to throw, Watson. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
Complete to Deontay Johnson.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
12-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now it's Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Cleveland. 41 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively. And then they got hit with that big play.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Watson. That's going to be caught by Judy. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Browns first down.
To throw is Watson. He's going to be sacked. Aiden Hutchinson. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. A shotgun snap for Watson. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
He's got Njoku over the middle. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. From the 2, here's 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Ford is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet.
Come on.
Out of the gun, Watson. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0.
Lions nothing.
So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
2nd down. At the 25.
Goff now to throw. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
That's good for the Lions.
To throw is gone. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
3 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll take this down to the 33. The Lions at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. Goff. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Lions first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Detroit Lions first down.
Now a run by Gibbs. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down at the Browns' 22-yard line.
Gone. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. A shotgun snap for Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. More than 1 one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. It'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Lions will take over. Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now it's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now it's gone. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Goff now looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
21-yard line.
Watson off play action. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Here's Watson, option left. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down.
Again, 11 on the play. 1st down, Browns.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Cleveland.
Again, they turn to Ford. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
They run with Ford. And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Watson. And that is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. Look at this Browns defense. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this...
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Lions have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Now for the point after. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. DJ Reed, who played in college at Kansas State, made the tackle.
On the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Watson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Browns first down.
Welcome, everyone. We're heading to the break, and it's end of first quarter, and Cleveland Browns 7 and Detroit Lions 14. When we get back, we'll be in the second quarter.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This is Ford. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Watson, option left. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Here's Watson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Lions to take over. They were losers a week ago to Baltimore, but they lead things here as they start 1st and 10. Play action. It's gone. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
22-yard line.
Goff steps away. His throw incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
Well, he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Lions.
Again, Goff. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Goff. In trouble, and he's taken down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
That's what they have to do more defensively. Not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been coughing them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
In punt formation for the Lions.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. Cleveland offense making their way out. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Given 3 on the screen, he couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Ford. And he is going to lose yardage here. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
That one to the right side and incomplete. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
At the 2-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run for it with Ford. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defense.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you give him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 5-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Watson. And did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! Jerry Jeudy. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position and you flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll try the air now with Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
Now Goff. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
16 yards. That's good for a Lions. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the Browns' 43-yard line.
Back to the ground. This time Montgomery. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
42-yard line.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another Lions.
A toss out right to Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Now Goff. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and here's Gibbs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brings up
2nd and 6. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
We go tonight. 180.
Gibbs will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And we'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Cut. 180.
Throw left side complete. That's Bell. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Here's Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. They will start this drive with Ford. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Open man, that's Tillman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Derek Barnes in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Under pressure, they got him again. Jack Campbell. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
If they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
Welcome back, everyone. We're at the end of the first half, and this score is Cleveland Browns 14, Detroit Lions 21. Thursday, I'll tell her if I go, you can go swimming with me, okay?
You don't know that, so quit saying that.
What do you mean I don't know?
You don't know if he's allowed to go.
He's loud.
No, you don't know, and I ain't gonna afford to pay a bunch of money.
No, he's gonna be ready to hug.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
You're
not.
not the season yet.
It's still a lot of money.
So it's not season starts.
It's not gonna be $30. I checked it already out of it.
Last time I talked to her, season is $30. You're gonna be tired. You're probably too good in school, no hitting. You know what happens if you hit a teacher? Well, happens to a good teacher. Let me tell your grandma. Let me tell your grandma. If you hit a teacher, they could call cops on you and put you in jail. And then you won't see grandma or daddy, right? Right, Mom? You're lucky she didn't do that when you kicked her yesterday. Right, Mom? Right? You want these cards? No. You want some of these? I eat your bacon. Okay. Want medium?
No, it's good enough. So it's it. I don't have soap anyway. I don't have soap.
That could be old. So come on, you got this let us put it in there. Hang on, not this one. Got a big one. I'm in stays in long because I have my window open. I'm They put something to make you go poop. They put in something in there to make you go poop. Or you think it did something to it? You think it did something to yours? Me and Grandma are going to get a computer fixed today, alright? It's going to be all new. Maybe they could put a hard drive in so you can play games on it, okay?
No, I'm not having them do all that shit. I ain't paying that kind of money.
What happened, Mom? A football player died? Mom? A player died? Mom? Yeah, something like that Hamilton guy had? Come on. Yeah, something like that Buffalo Bill guy had? Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's go back home again. Bathroom again. God, stop. Please be good. Please. Stop. Stop it. What? 1, 2.
Caught at the 25.
Is working, man. Is repairing.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen,
Say
Sports Halftime Report.
it'll be done. It's almost done, guys.
Both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on the
Cars.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 23. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first
almost done. You want to go on YouTube on my phone real quick? So this fixed.
Now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half?
By repairing.
Something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Out of the gun.
It's almost done now, Carson.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
It's almost done.
ROI, right? Return on investment of their first round pick. His first NFL.
All right, Carson.
An impact player right out of the gate.
A lot of pressure to put on a young man, but I think you agree he has the ability to deliver on it.
And he just did. Probably the first of many.
I heard your YouTube.
Close it. Close it.
Close what?
Window.
I go close it then.
You do it.
You do it.
You can't do it.
You can do it. You do it. You're cold? You're cold? Yeah, you could push it down. Push it. Well, you're cold? What do you want your clothes for? What do you want the window closed? Fine. Come on. Stop being on fire and brown. You're fine.
Wow. Oh, wish I bought Dixie. These weak store brand plates.
We'll be right when he comes back.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? They'll look to throw. And he is caught. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First down, Browns.
Now a handoff up the middle. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. From the 50, it's Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Taking it right down Broadway. And into the end zone. A scoop and score. Fumble return. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So not only the cough up, but then the pick up, the scoop, and the score the other
Not
way.
yet.
The fumble return for a touchdown. All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Looking to put a drive together. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Number 3, Jerry Judy.
Sanders to throw. And that is incomplete. Johnson, the intended target. And second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw is Sanders. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 43. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. The toss to Jenkins, running right. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's Aiden Hutchinson. He was determined to blow that play up, but he sure did. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And now an audible here into something else. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Here's Sanders. And the throw there going to be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
The Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. That is caught by LaPointe. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
To throw is gone. Past the 35. And he's all the way out to the 39-yard line that time. So from the 39 now, they'll come up in the 1st and 10.
That's another Detroit Lions.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Gone. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They are going for it. Goff. Man open, and St. Brown has got it. And a little past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. Pass caught. It's Williams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
Oh, my God. 1, 2. 1, 2. Try. And my going to a sign. I cry. When angels deserve to die.
Second and 5. Coming right, this is Montgomery on the toss. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
And the Lions are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And I'll tell you what, this offense has brought a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the first and goal.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Goff throwing again. And he's got his man. It's caught for the line. Touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag, that'll push him back 5. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. From 5 yards further back, the extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. Now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Facing a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They give up the middle. Judkins. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Pressure comes and down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Punt, 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Goff. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
It's a gain of 8. And the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 2nd and 10. Now it's gone. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. You can almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your third-grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And this throw will be intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency.
One of the linemen on the other side has got it. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on the rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure to him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
The Browns send out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. This is taken at the 15. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first down, really making a push for the end zone. It looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
They'll try to run wide side with Montgomery. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Block 20.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's Gone. They'll roll him out right. Able to locate his running back open downfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, down at the 33. Now again running right is Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8. Goff now to throw. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to... Ball incomplete.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Goff now looking to throw. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces.
In 3rd quarter. And in 3rd quarter is Cleveland Browns 14. Detroit Lions 35. So heading in the 4th quarter now.
In the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Lions pressure, he's brought down.
Aiden Hutchinson
In there to get him again. That is sack number 6. One off the NFL record of 7.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
On the zone read, this is Judkins.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Sanders.
This one is complete to Judkins.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Quinshon Judkins, 27 yards. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
From the 29, here's second down at 7.
Here we go. 180.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Under pressure, and down he goes. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. To throw now, here's Sanders. He finds his man, complete. That's 4. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Throwing, Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get the 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
At the 9-yard line.
On play action, here's Shedeur. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
It's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. The coverage good, the pressure good. It's 3rd and goal now.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead,
and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down in a little game.
Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Hopkins' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he returns this to the 22. The Lions offensive receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. Now he's able to take this one out to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out 1st downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
1st down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, and keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 40. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. Now gone. He'll go right back to St. Brown. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Finding his big receiver Patrick over the middle. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
Enjoy your 4th quarter advantage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now gone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Ronnie Hickman with a pick. And the Browns are right back in this football game. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from the guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
To throw is Sanders. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. He's into space past the 15. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Browns first down.
Sanders to throw. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the 27-yard line.
An inside run with Jenkins. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
At the Browns' 27-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Play action. It's gone. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And that will be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Bates' kick is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only mustered 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Jack Fox kicking off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's Jenkins to start the drive. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd down.
Once again, Jenkins. And he'll get it near the 40 to the 39. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
8-yard pickup. 1st down.
Now Sanders. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Jenkins going to run it out of the gun. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Oh, he'll air this
this one deep for Judy. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
First down, Cleveland.
A give. Here's Judkins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 minutes left. To play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Now 2nd and 4. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Browns 31.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go to this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now it's gone. It's complete to Williams. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout
6 yards.
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards.
And with that kneel down at the end of the game, partner, they now get to 3-1. This is a good... football team we saw in this game.
It is indeed getting to 2 games above 500, and I know early on, while they said they wanted to win every game, they thought they would be solid with a 3-1 start, and here they are.
Yeah, you break your schedule up almost into quarters, every 4 games, and assess 3-1. Any team would take that.
Well, a couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different, but ultimately time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short.
And they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for the Lions, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.